They say the older a man gets, the more he values everything his father taught him. This was not the case for Amos Thornbrook. Amos had always adored his father and wanted to be just like him. From an early age, Amos would watch his father in his carpentry workshop, mesmerized by his steady hands and clean craft work. But when it came time for Amos to learn, well, he wasn't so naturally gifted. Amos preferred a more offbeat hobby, one that required less saws and more springing. Yes, Amos was a dedicated yet amateur parkourer. The freedom he felt flying through the air was unlike anything he felt sawing a 4x4. Despite his love for the sport, Amos would only practice when he knew no one was looking, for he feared what others would think of him, especially his own father. See, Amos's father was not only an accomplished carpenter, but also a great adventurer. In fact, Amos's father was on an adventure right at this moment.
I hope Dad will like it.
Hello, Amos.
Oh, Nanette. I thought you and my father weren't due back from your adventure for a couple of days. Please come in.
Amos, my dear friend, I come bearing some tragic news. Your father died during our journey. There was a large crevasse. He tried to jump it, but just didn't make it. I'm so sorry, Amos. The night before his fall, he asked me to give you something in case anything happened to him. Shocked by the news of his father's passing, Amos parkoured through his feelings. Later that evening, he sat down with the book.
I wonder why Dad would give me this old book. Oh, it's a map.
It was a map indeed. It showed a path that went through many faraway places that Amos had only ever heard of from his father's travels. Amos knew that his father left this map for him to follow.
My first real adventure. I can't wait.
Not long into his journey, Amos saw an odd sight beginning to take shape up ahead. As he got closer, the green blob in the road revealed itself to be a very large toad.
You shall not pass.
Please, Mr. Toad, let me get by. My father sent me this way.
You shall not pass.
Following the map, Amos traveled far away from his familiar village and into distant and foreign lands. He walked through the snowy trees of Tressoff Forest and through the hot, barren sands of Red Set Desert. Eventually, he found himself in the golden hills of Lawton Creek. He found the big tree where X was marked on the map. As he approached the tree, he was surprised to see a familiar face.
Oh, hey, Manette. What are you doing here?
I flipped through the book, and I made my own copy of the map. Looks like I got here first. What are you gonna do about it?
Parkour kick!
Amos opened the box to find a simple letter tied with a bow. The letter read, "Dear Amos, if you are reading this letter, then that means I am no longer with you. I hope the adventure I set you on taught you that you have just as much courage as I ever did. I know you don't think I'm watching, but I've seen you practice parkour and have admired you for it since the first time I saw you tic-tac. Don't worry about carpentry. Go forth and be the best parkourer this world has ever seen. Love, your father." With his father's words in his head, Amos headed home, with a warmth in his heart and a pep in his step. Unbeknownst to him, the townsfolk had been planning a surprise party for his victorious return home. With a new confidence in himself, Amos showed his parkour skills off to the townsfolk. And to his surprise, they wanted to join in.